Two 18-year-olds in midfield, Michael Carrick and Joe Cole. But Mikhail Silvestre is back in the centre of the defence. Roy Keane plays his last game before a 3-match ban for his red card in the Charity Shield. And it's Andy Cole and Teddy Sheringham up front. Manchester United's 6th goalkeeper. Ferdinand playing on the right-hand side for Harry Redknapp. Gary Neville to Beckham, a Londoner of City. Phil Neville. Match. There's a challenge from Carrick that helped West Ham. Beckham, all eagerness. Matched by Cole. Keane. There's a real sliding challenge from Steammatch that Dermot Gallagher saw, and Teddy Sheringham felt. It's more than the right foot of Beckham, but Beckham is the senior man, and he can make light of those supposed difficulties, and Manchester United lead. It's another textbook Beckham free kick in the 6th minute. And that slide by Steammatch on Sheringham turned out to be a costly infringement. Beckham, who equalised at Ipswich in midweek, puts United in front here at Upton Park. Hislop not sure which way it was going to go, eventually to his left and beyond his reach. Find a fixture that are always going to be difficult, that much more so because of this. Stam. A group of players that went to Euro 2000. With the one Keane. Carrick couldn't get there before Beckham found the angle for the first-time ball to Roy Keane's feet. Beckham again. Scholes. Can ill afford to concede a second goal at this stage. Beckham again. Cut out by Carrick, who have a deserved and a terrific reputation for producing their own players. As do Manchester United. Gary Neville on through the Old Trafford ranks. Scholes. Well, it's the bend and the craft the Croatian Davor Šuker. He's not got explosive speed. Beckham. From Winterburn's cross from the far side. Back in amongst the defenders again to help out. Beckham and Barthez are already very much on the same wavelength. And this Beckham to take the corner. We're still inside the opening 20 minutes here, and Silvestre rising to try and... There's Silvestre's header. Arsenal fans who have Beckham. To the east. He's playing a position that he didn't often occupy for Arsenal as a left wing back. He was most of his 12 years at Highbury an orthodox left back in a one of his moves through the middle, not at great pace as if he was demanding the ball if he played it. Moved Lomas about a bit. Nicely cushioned header by Andy Cole, looped in by Beckham. And Ferdinand in a fight to retrieve this. It's carried on in good spirit, but the football midway in their own half. That was the trademark here. Beckham. played though into an awkward position. Flag's gone up. West Ham, Carlo Di Canio's participation. 1 goal so far. We've almost had half an hour from Beckham for Manchester United. Goals impeding though by Stuart Pearce, which won't please him. Sets himself the highest of standards. And it's Beckham's ball, chased by Cole. Beckham. Scholes well aware of the possibilities offered by Phil Neville's positioning. He in turn to Beckham. Just disguised that pass to Keane, almost took the captain by surprise. Closing down by Winterburn. The champions being stretched here at Upton Park, but Beckham steers away the corner. Nothing to show for it. And always the risk against Manchester. Left thigh at the back, the hamstring area. Sheringham. Beckham. Well, the first 40 minutes here have flown past. Beckham. Oh, and his luck, that's going to be seen as a foul by Cole. Well, Keane's won it from Joe Cole. Beckham! Beckham, I mentioned Giggs defending on his side. Conspicuous, but gave quite properly the free kick to Manchester United that led to David Beckham scoring the only goal of the second part of the first half as quickly as possible. Beckham in the right. Keane, close, but here's Giggs. Lomas comes back, Cole! Goalkeeper's got a hand to it, 2-0. Smash and grab from Manchester United at the start of the second half. Beckham's long ball, Giggs on the gallop. And although Hislop thrust up an arm as he fell, he couldn't keep out Cole's little side footer there that had enough on it to go over the line beyond the despairing efforts from Steve Lomas. Manchester United making the most, looking at an even taller order. Is really facing an important week, you feel, in his international career, to go into an England squad having scored, headed out by Beckham. Andy Cole looked initially, as the ball was played towards the Croatian, he might be able to go straight at goal. Gets the cross in. Steam match. Well anticipated by Beckham. He looks for Gary Neville. His touch was excellent. Beckham. The original intention for that. Lomas. Beckham. Beautifully played by David Beckham. One set up for a game against Georgia next week. Goals. He's still in the thick of things, as is Beckham, but Stimac gets it. Beckham. Gary Neville. Beckham says you can have it back again. But, when Gary Neville wanted it back the next time, he felt that Winterburn had blocked his path. Beckham. That's a good closing down by Basilat. Now playing on the right-hand side in the position vacated by Rio Ferdinand. The question as to whether Ferdinand might lose his place in the Berg making a run towards the near post. It was the best David Beckham corner, reacting to the length of Gary Neville's throw. Beckham. And that is Basila getting no more than a ticking off from Dermot Gallagher. All credit to David Beckham. At the start of the second half, they'd begun very briskly themselves on the back of a strong performance over the second part of the first half. Beckham. All the tricks in the book and one or two more besides. Good pressure by Winterburn, catching Beckham in possession. Di Canio for Winterburn again. Now, chance to end any lingering doubts here. Beckham, Keane. 6,000 at Upton Park. West Ham rather going to sleep at the corner. Beckham almost sent Lomas stunned to sleep. He withstood the impact to that broken leg. I said earlier, Craig Forrest is a very keen. Beckham. Giggs. Andy Cole drifting left. Manchester United not sitting back. It's not their way. They'll look to get their two-goal cushion back. Giggs. For Beckham. He lets it run. Scholes, but Joe Cole is there. Philip Neville. Scholes. Time to go. We're due to get some reward for the quality that's been on display at Stamford Bridge in defeat. Here, when they had to play for a long period of the game with 10 men against Leicester and lost on Wednesday night. But it's not over yet. And you then switch off against the champions who've got a free kick, and they've got Beckham to take it. Oh, Sheringham! I don't know how much of a touch he got, if at all. And the ball struck the frame of the goal. That bend from Beckham. In went Sheringham. Ball hits the junction of crossbar and post. Keane, like a group of men furious with themselves for letting a lead slip. And Beckham can regain it right at the last. He's hit the post. It's back with Giggs. A phenomenal finish. And Andy Cole, after Beckham had found Giggs with one of his fantastic passes. The points seemed in the bag for Manchester United, but they've drawn for the second time in succession. And West Ham have their first point of the season.